What's up? How's everybody? Mike, what up, dude? What's going on? My whole computer, everything, I don't know if it updated. I had to re-log in to like all kinds of stuff. I had to change my name, all kinds of things. I got a new, thinking about new names for the channel, but I'll just rename myself. So instead of Pilot Ryan, you can now call me Isosceles. You can call me Isosceles. I've got two sides of equal length and two angles of equal measure. That's what's happening.
What's happening, Isosceles?
Isosceles.
Oh my gosh. How's it going, everybody?
I've kind of got, I've got a few names sometimes. I've got some musician names that I flirt with from time to time. Status Flow.
Oh my.
That's my rap name, Status Flow.
Status Flow.
Formerly known as Rhino Flavin. Yeah.
I get to be Doc.
Bob RC, what's happening, dude?
What's happening, everybody? Yeah, man. You probably got all kinds of mail call. I've got
I don't, maybe a little.
I've got putting stuff away and getting organized type of night tonight. Like stuff like this. Does that look familiar? I think somebody on this show gave this to me.
I made it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just welcome to the
I never use it anymore. I never need it anymore. Because I refuse to buy beadlocks that need that kind of horse messing around.
You know what? It's funny you say that. The worst beadlocks I've ever put together, still to this day, is the Boom Racing tires and
those
rims.
Are rough.
They are very, very tough. Yeah.
I'm kind of, I love my Proline hole shots, to be honest. Just easy. They got a metal face. The back is plastic. So, that's kind of is what it is. But It's like, it's okay. It's not bad for just getting it done on the cheap.
Right. Well, I just want to tell everybody in here tonight that welcome to the dungeon. I am officially in my new space. I can't go any lower in the house. I've been ejected to the basement, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's his own house.
And that's okay. That's all right. I don't mind it because this is where I do my 3D printing and all of my, mad scientist work. So, why not?
I've been doing a little bit of that. I've got this guy, I think I'm going to be getting his kit soon, and he wants me to put all the upgrades on for him and stuff. And that'll be coming. And then the optic shows up tomorrow.
I was really hoping to see that tonight, Ryan.
I was too. I need the box so I can ship off this Phoenix. I went live Saturday, the day we got back in town. And I have not had a chance to go I'm waiting on the box so I can ship off that Phoenix, and I got to get some ink for the printer so I can do labels. Because whenever you just go let them do the label for you, they usually rip you off. It's always cheaper. And Pirate Ship is amazing. So I use that.
Nice.
And I can ship big stuff for pretty cheap. It's still through UPS. But I have been busy on some projects Kelly looks dark. He needs a light in front of him.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, guys. I got to work on the lighting down here.
Turn your hat around. But it does a little bit.
How's that?
Better?
A little better. Shows off my
I'm the one who should look dark. I just got back from Florida for a week, bro.
Well, you were stuck in front of the green screen trying to do the intro to your awesome video that you did of us.
You know what's hilarious is that video. It's got over 7,000
Yeah, man.
views. I need some comments though. I need some more engagement on it. But yeah. And that video I threw together, I told the story. I had the whole thing done, but forgot to upload it.
Right.
So I literally edited that thing from my phone in Florida and did the intro in the garage. And we get what we get. But apparently the world is into that officially licensed Toyota release, which I can't blame them.
It's a great toy to have.
And a little targeting strategy as well.
Stock out of the box, it's great. You know,
I mean,
throw
you
it
ready for.
Throw a little bit of Fusion 1800 in there, and you got yourself a heck of a trail truck that's, you know, capable of some serious off-roading, man. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's neat. You got the provisions for the rock lights already. Need some brass and, you know, brushless. And then sky's the limit. I was looking at the parts list on it. It actually has overdrive in it.
Okay.
So it's got like 10% overdrive and dig and lights.
Right. And the overdrive is permanent, right?
Yeah, it's with the diffs.
Yeah.
You're not going to switch it back and forth. It's just basically 10%. So you've got the 27 by 8, according to the manual. Now, I didn't get that truck to have it to take apart and count the teeth. But according to the literature, it's got the 27 by 8 diff in the front and the 30 by 8 in the back, which is like 10% overdrive, like the Coyote is out of the box.
Yeah. No,
so that's a nice rig. I think it's a little top heavy with that cage work, but it's gonna be
right.
And we got to drive the production sample, so who knows?
Right.
But it's a neat rig, and I'm just excited about Axial.
That's a huge stepping stone for them, you know, especially back into the 110 scale market. So it's cool.
Dude, with the licensing on Toyota, I mean,
sky's the limit now.
Let's go. Really could do a lot.
Yeah. In fact, talking about Axial stuff, I've really been tempted to tear apart my mullet truck and put the Axial portal on the back, because I've got the Axial front, you know, straight axle. So I've been thinking about putting the portal from my Jeep that I converted over to the pre-runner. I might actually just replace that back axle and go away from the Endura.
Make sure you don't have to do something weird to reverse the rotation.
I kind of hope I do, honestly, because, you know, there's a lot of guys that are commenting that the way that the angle is of the drive shaft coming into the diff, you know, you want that diff to be inverted and have it higher. So I kind of think I'm gonna attempt to do that and put the back portal axle off my Jeep onto that and see if I can accomplish that.
Accomplish what?
Changing the output shaft so it's up high on the diff, so that my drive shaft is higher than what my control arms are. Because right now it's not.
You get what you get with the portal. You can't. No, the output is the output.
Yeah, but you know what though? There's guys that are doing it. They're changing it. Because mine right now, you can see it. See how low the axle or the drive shaft is to the links?
Yeah, I mean, being a portal will raise it up a bunch anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. If I can invert the output shaft on the Axial and bring my drive shaft up higher, that's what I'm going to try to do.
I don't know how you would.
There's guys that are doing it.
No way.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can't. It's
Like
that third member is molded into the axle with the hole.
there's guys that are doing it, so I need to figure it out. It can be done. So I'm gonna go mad scientist on it. In fact, that's one thing I was going to look for was my portal axle. In fact, I know where it's at actually.
There's no way.
In fact, I'm gonna grab it right
There's
now.
no way.
I'm gonna try because once I get it in my head, I'm gonna do it, Ryan. You know me.
They're using something else.
Could be. And the other thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take the Ecto and put it back to being a crawler rather than a pre-run.
There's no way.
Guys. I'm digging in my toys.
There's no way.
No way. No way. Yeah, man. And I found my bag of 10 III parts right here. This is all of my 10 III Jeep stuff. I'm gonna look at this.
There's no way.
Bro. It's already on the high side, bro.
Exactly. And it's only that you can't. Those third members. Now, some axles will let you flip, diff, gear, so you can get rotation what you want. But those are what they are. You got the one diff cover, but that's it, all you can do. Otherwise, you're flipping the axle upside down, and the trusses are on the bottom. What up, Ty? I'm just saying, my point was fire that thing up and see what you got to do for rotation. If I would, you just don't ever know, but I would think that you might be okay with an axial portal on the back and a straight on the front without having to do anything.
Can't you switch the spline gear and the diff on the straight axle? You can't reverse those?
No, they got to mold it inside. It's now I think you could on like the element stuff, but it's one side of the diff cover is got provisions molded in to accept the big ring gear, so you can't put it in on the other side.
See, here I am getting all wiggity crazy.
Nah, man.
So this portal axle it's running backwards to what that is. It would run backwards. All right. What are you working on?
I mean, the thing is, when you're looking at both of these on a rig, rolling forward, the rotations over the top on the back and over the top on the front. So it's not necessarily the way your head thinks it would go, but it's right. Now this is double portal, right? But if I do the same thing, if I roll my Corvair project, which is straight axle, oh, it is opposite.
Yeah. Yep.
It is opposite.
Yep.
So the Corvair, by the way, I got drive shafts in it, power system in it, that new transmission in it, and I've started making. See these brackets? I've been experimenting with. I really like that derp method for the Vanquish Classic, where they just pin in through the inner fenders.
Yep.
So I was like, man, let me make some stuff that I can just play with.
Right.
And so these are just little mock-ups, but that's the kind of thing you get geometry-wise when your name is Isosceles. So check it out. This is all it is.
Dude, that's perfect.
Now, I realize, and this goes, and the pin goes through, see all these holes in the shock towers? Those lightning holes?
Yep.
It's fine for the back, but it won't be for the front because there will be a servo in the way.
Yep. Okay.
So it's like, I'm thinking now, because I have the whole hood to mount whatever this is to. If I make this a little longer and just slide it back to the back, I might just hinge this body off and do something different on the front. Still working it out. But this is the, I got the drive shafts in it. The motor's installed. That new transmission I got is in there.
I think it's about ready to rip.
Ready, dude. Coyote. Both sides. I gotta look at I gotta try to get into YouTube on my phone. Chris says he's not able to comment. I don't know why, unless he got blocked by accident. Because I never block anybody, so it would have had to have been by accident. But yeah, this thing's ready to rock. Servo sitting there. I got a receiver, and I finally did the twin I-beam front end for this.
Oh, sweet.
So 2 pre-runners, 2-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Man, no, I have not had a chance to put any paint on that.
Dude, it's been too cold and nasty.
Bro, and I've been busy. I'm doing the tile job and back to work. And
he's so busy, everybody, that he won't come out and play with Kirk and I on Saturday morning. And that is unlike you, Ryan.
Yeah,
that is unlike you, bro. Usually you're dying to get out in the woods, and you give us
I am dying to get out
without you.
Sunday's the only day I can do that stuff.
You got to free up your schedule, brother.
Sunday's free, and Wednesday night's free for you bastards. Otherwise, I'll be tiling.
Hey, man, we love you too, Ryan.
So, yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out trying to work it out. But yeah, Sunday's the best day for me. Because Saturdays when I try to put in some full-time time.
Yeah, I get it.
Job.
I get it.
And the little ones got volleyball, and they're only little once. Yep. And I've given enough to RC already. So.
Yep. No, I get it.
I want to go play. I got stuff to run. Let me see about, I don't know.
Dude, why can't you do that work at 10 o'clock at night when you're wide awake, man? You should come out with us in the morning on Saturday.
Oh, tile? Because people live there.
Get them an Airbnb for the night.
I got to get out.
We got crawling to do, man. Come on.
I got to get out of there. I'm trying to go.
Did you get Chris fixed yet?
No, because this is the StreamYard app, not YouTube. So I can't. I'm going to try to get to. If I have to go like crazy into settings or something weird, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me see. Shut up.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm still thinking mad scientist over here. I need to figure out how I can put this axial portal.
You need to look at divorce transfer cases potentially.
Yeah. Yep. That might be probably the best way to go. But you know what? At this point, it might be easier for me just to build another mullet truck and work it out on the second one, because this one drives so good. I just hate to mess with it, but you know what? It's like, man, I got these axles all here. I might as well figure out how to use them, right?
Yes.
So all I need is I think I got a skid plate. I'm pretty sure I got a skid plate. All I need is a transmission and rails. Yep. I got a skid plate right here. It's a 10 II, so I'd have to go on Amazon, do some serious looking, and see if I can find me a 10 II tranny for it.
Dude, RC Chop Shop, bro. I check them out all the time. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to even look.
Chris, we can't see you.
It's like some major settings situation. Like, I don't know why he would be blocked.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
But it's like some weird place to even try to find that. I'm trying though.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Permissions.
Poor Chris. But yeah, Ryan, I think I'm gonna put the Ecto back to crawler mode. Two pre-runners are enough. I don't have much crawler stuff anymore. I've converted everything. Plus, it'd be fun to play with that IFS2 system as a crawler as well. See how well that does. I've heard good things about it, you know.
I don't see him in my list of blocked turkeys. So I don't know what's up.
It's wild.
Yeah, it is.
Wild.
Yeah, he's not blocked.
Well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about poor Chris?
I don't know.
I got a notion to tear my Ecto apart while I'm sitting here waiting for you to unblock Chris.
I didn't block him.
There's my Ecto, guys. Yeah, I might tear into this actually.
Oh, geez.
So what would have changed from Saturday night to Wednesday night for poor Chris?
I have no idea.
You got your internet turned on, Chris? Get your Wi-Fi. Are you hooked up to Wi-Fi, buddy? All right. Yep. I think I'm gonna tear into the Ecto. Whoops.
I just had to like redo, log into my Google. All right. Hey, there it is.
Hey, there he is. Good job, Ryan.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Saving the day.
That's the answer. Unplug it, plug it back in.
Saving the day.
Dad, what up? Chris.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Okay. So yeah, man, twin I-beams on the second rig. I put the 27/8 gears in the back, and the Corvair is super close. Origin Classic needs painted. And the optic. Hey, I need those files for the porridge in.
Oh, sweet. We can do some trading. You can give me the files for that stinking Corvair.
Okay.
Let's trade out. I'm good with that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Cadillac. Fred, what up? What up? So yeah, man, I can't wait to get out and run. And you Baxters are going out Saturday.
Dude, we're taking pre-runners too, bro.
It's gonna be a mess, right?
Nah, you know what? It's supposed to be like, what, 58 or 60 on Friday. And we didn't get the snow that you guys got over there. So, I mean, my grass is pretty much showing everywhere here. So, it should be good. We're going to go dirty everything up, man. Because there's that big track at Oxbow. So, we're going to rip it. Yes, sir.
I probably do, Chris. And I'll throw it. Hit me in Messenger too, but I still got to ship this out. I get the box for it tomorrow, and I've been on my wife to get ink when she goes to the market, but we got a new one and it won't work. Anyway, she's got to go back, get ink for the printer so I can get you and Fred's rigs out. But I just do the dig lockout on the Base Camp Builders kit. So I've definitely got what you need, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably do too.
I bet you do.
Either way.
But I'm sending them stuff anyway, so
that's cool.
Awesome. And then I got to get the settings too. Off the radio and send them to you, so you've got somewhere to start from on the. Did you end up getting that DXC Plus, Chris? I think you did, didn't you? So I'll be able to give you the settings for the travels and the off channel for those digs and everything. The dig and overdrive shifting servos on that Vanquish.
You know what? The more I sit here and look at this Ecto, I'm not going to change it because I want to run it with this pre-runner body on it that I 3D printed. I want to run it Saturday and toss it and jump it and break it and see how it holds up.
Yes.
Honestly. So I'm going to leave it for now. But at some point, yeah, this is going to get switched back to its original state.
It's not hard, Chris. It's not too bad. My advice on shifting servos is you just need the spring. Okay. Shifting servos, do not have them hard mounted until you get close on the throw, because they'll throw more than they need to, and then you'll burn up a servo. And sometimes the shift servos are not. No one's going to ever write home to mama about their strength. So, yeah. Now, they're full-size standard servos on the Vanquish, but you still don't want to overstress them, stall them out, or anything. So I would definitely go with what I've done as a start. And even then, I'd want the receiver handy so I can unplug the servo or something if you don't like what you hear or something.
I actually just I had an extra brand new receiver for my radio link, and I actually put that into the Vertex 6 so I could just get rid of another radio when we're out cruising. And the shift servo for the what am I trying to say? The not dig, not no, for the underdrive or the overdrive, I wound up starting at like 20% and worked it up, and it wound up being 100% throw for it to work properly. So I was pretty happy with that. But I started at 20% just because of that. I didn't want to smoke that servo.
Well, and it depends when you're setting it up where you mechanically put that neutral anyway.
Yep.
It depends where you start.
Yep.
Also.
Yep.
I've had some where it was fine in one rig, and another rig I had to do things. What's up, Jamal Jones? Drone Doctor in the chat.
What's up,
Chris? So I know what you're talking about. Let me tell you a little story. When I was running the snow plow on the big international Scout, same thing, where E and F were my buttons for the plow. It was also where trims were set up. And so after a few times of messing with this blade, all of a sudden I didn't either have throttle or it was driving by itself. And I'm like, what is going on? And you just have to separate those out so those switches aren't doing dual functions. Let me look at my Snowstar right now and get an idea what it is I'm talking about for real. So Snowstar. Okay, so I'm gonna get into so just for the record, the Snowstar has second gear and then it's also got snow blade stuff. So I've got channel 6 doing stuff, channel 5, channel 3, channel 2, channel 1. And that's just me looking at travel. Now, where you're going to change that is if you go into your trim setup menu and then you press next, you'll see your steering and throttle trim switch assignments, and you can just change them to switches that you're not using. So on my Snowstar, I changed my steering to the B switch for trim, and the throttle I changed to A. So when I'm using F and E and D, which are trim switches I'm using for the snow plow business, I've isolated it so it's not an issue, is what I'm getting at. So that's how you do it, dude. Holler at me, though, if you need help with that.
What's up, MBX? How's it going?
What's
Fred?
up, everybody? See some new faces in here.
Yeah,
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. If you're new here, definitely check out the videos on the channel because that's really what's up. We got our hands on that new Toyota. Go over there. That was a down and dirty, like for real, 3 guys out there having a good time with that new Toyota.
Yep. And
leave a comment or something. Leave a comment. Tell me what you wish you saw me do. Because that video did good. I would hope I'm getting us in the loop for some of these newer releases where we could actually have it ahead of time. And if that's the case and I have it ahead of time, let me know. Look, check out the Coyote videos. Check out this Toyota video. Check out anything we've done lately. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see. You want me to take the diff cover off? You want to see inside it? What do you want? Because I'll give it to you. Let me know.
Hey, since how Chris is here, Chris, do you want me to print you off the front doghouse pieces for your SCX6 Blazer?
And just, did he ever get that file fixed?
And just ship them to you? Because I completely forgot until I started messing with these chunks. Because I've got 2 of these Blazers in play here going on to build here. So I'm going to take them both to Beat the Creek. And you know what? If somebody wants to buy one, I'll have them. And you can throw me an offer and let's go.
Nice.
But at this point in the game, They're going to be the strong. I'm going to hate to get rid of any of them because they're the strongest things I've got so far. I know they are. I mean,
yeah, man,
dude, that's
figure out to beat the creek, bro.
You can't see that, man. But this thing is beefcake, bro. Some of you new guys, man. I mean, look at how I brought everything together, man. That is beefcake.
Yeah, because the original files, you did not have much mating surface to glue those pieces together at all.
No, and I beefcaked these things up. So,
and you had to drive that truck like it was a music box made out of porcelain from the Tiffany company.
Dude, that's why I made mine. You can see it right there. I made it Tiffany blue and white.
I hope I'm going. I'd like to figure it out. I burned up a ton of PTO though.
Bro, you need to go, man. I actually was texting Pete a little while ago, and I told him, I was like, man, I'm like, Ryan's wanting to go. I'm like, I told him he could check up with me or he can hook up with you guys.
I was talking to him today a little bit.
Sweet. Gotta love Pete, man.
Yeah. We had fun. Yeah, I was back and forth with him and TJ a little bit today. They revamped the influencer program a little bit for the better, where they've kind of put it into some little bit of organization it didn't have maybe before. And there's like a tier group now, in a way. And I'm still in it, and I'm in the middle, which I'm happy about.
You should be in there, you know.
There's one step above me. That's it. So that's cool.
Well, you know what? We'll get there. You know what? And we need to do some flying too, because I'm an air guy. Just like, you know,
man, I'm telling you, it's just so easy to work on the trucks, bro.
What? I know it's not. The trucks are great for the wintertime because
for the wrenching,
mess with, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, keep your mind busy in the off time.
Flying, like, we never have to fix them though.
I got to rebuild shocks, and it's like the airplane. You know, it's like, let's pull the prop off and just slightly sand it and give it a fresh finish. You know what I'm saying? But dude, the
planes never need anything.
The cars, man, they're so much fun to tinker with. Yeah, Jamal, you are right, man. Absolutely 100% right, man. Everybody, this RC community is awesome to be a part of.
Every now and then, so nice. You know, because I've been doing YouTube since 2012. And so I've made a lot of videos, and you have to like pick a category for your video: science and technology, entertainment, home and garden, clothing, like all these categories. And I have always wished YouTube would add radio control as a category. Just, there's so much of us.
Yep.
So many of us. There's so much RC content. Please put radio control in its own category so we don't have to compete with, you know, if we got a tiny truck, I don't want to have to compete with the guy who's got a real one. The same, you know?
Yep.
So it's like, man, make radio control its own category. And use those links in the descriptions of your favorite creators, because that is what these folks are looking at. There's an intrinsic value we give by just being here, but the companies make their decisions looking at clicks, how many people you driving through traffic, your videos, all that stuff. Use them. Use them, whether you buy stuff or not. The links will always be in the descriptions of the video. Even if it just takes you to the website, not the specific product, it still counts.
Dude,
I got bumped up a little bit. The commission got bumped up 1%.
Nice. That's awesome.
But I'm just trying to, listen, I just want to be in the game. So whatever it is they want to see, whether it's in more than views, it's clicks and sales. But whatever. I'm just saying, if you're going to buy it anyway, go through somebody that gave you value. That's it. Somebody you want to support.
Well, and you know what, Ryan? I mean, you hit the nail on the head. When you and Kirk and I go out with something new to play with, you know, I mean, between the three of us, we've got years of RC experience. Not that, you know, other people don't, but, you know, with you being where you're at, it's like we can dog this thing, rip it apart, and run it, and all three of us give different opinions of it. And it's so perfect.
It is perfect. And let's not get it twisted. I think the ultimate thing, if people are thinking clearly, is the recognition of what it is we're out here promoting. And it's fun. It's good, clean, healthy, fun.
Yep.
And when you have experience like us, there's a wealth of knowledge that can speak to the nuance that the best manuals overlook.
Yep.
You know, we are so knowledgeable with the different iterations and every little detail that has changed in the Axial lineup. And, you know, there's a handful of 10 3s, and they're different for multiple reasons. And I know why, down to the shock tower, down to the angle on the clipless catch mechanism. Like, bro, I'm nuts. And so if you want that, you know, support it. It's free. Give it a like. Feed that out. Feed that. I hate asking for this stuff, but you have to or you don't get it. And I've done an experiment over the last couple of years where I quit shilling my affiliate links and stuff like that. Just let it be. And let me tell you what happens when you don't ask for it. Big, fat, zero. You don't get it. So I'm trying to isosceles up in here. You know, I'm trying to get isosceles with it. I almost named the stream Motown Philly Back Again tonight.
You should have, dude.
I just said, let's go.
Man, you got me thinking now, because I've been just indulging myself on my off time into listening to 80s music. Last weekend we painted my bedroom. It's big. It's cathedral ceilings. It's gigantic. And I turned on 80s music. Dude, we are hearing everything, man, from like
the best.
From, you know, Guns N' Roses to everything. It was so great. And it's like, man, I love the 80s music.
I have a Pandora station from like 2000 indie rock or whatever.
Nice.
I had bands and was playing stuff still.
Yeah.
So I still have the station, and I put it on when I don't really listen to a lot of music, but when I do, I put that on. And then my kids are getting into music, so I hear all kinds of stuff I don't really want to hear, but it's starting to grow on me. There's actually a couple Drake songs that at this point my kid has played so many times. I actually maybe kind of, I don't know, I maybe kind of like it, a couple of them, except I'm not a big fan of Drake, but whatever, music's funny. But
yeah, man,
an indie rock channel, I put it on to get to work.
Dude, I graduated in 95, and I listen, you know, like there's times like I'm a YouTube junkie. I mean, I love YouTube. Other like social media platforms, you can send me a message on Facebook and it may take me 3 weeks to answer just because I don't get on there. But YouTube, it's like the greatest hits of 1995, the greatest hits of 1992. Oh, yeah. Dude, we had some serious like R&B soulful stuff in 95. Like the R. Kelly and it was crazy.
When I get on my Instagram, the feed on my Instagram is so much different than what I see on Facebook. And my Instagram feeds me a bunch of cool music, 80s, 90s, 2000s, along with the algorithm knows you, bro. And so I get a ton of skateboarding stuff, surfer stuff, music, like tile and construction. Like these,
what?
Bro, it hears you talk.
What kind of music is tile and construction?
No, that's not music. That's just some of the content I get.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing a tile job that's for in perpetuity.
Sorry, I completely lost the train of thought there. Yeah. Okay.
So my point is the algorithm knows you. You get it figured out. I get a lot of theological debate and deep Bible stuff too.
Yep.
And so it's funny how it changes.
Yep.
It really does. It's a soapbox that preaches to the choir because it's going to feed you what you're into. It's going to feed you the stuff you've watched. I see a lot of when some rando dude out in the street is acting like he's broke and he asks somebody else who's hard up for $1 to get a sandwich. And then the guy who's already hard up is super generous and has nothing themselves, but will give $1 to this guy. It's a social experiment. Then the guy will turn around and give the dude 10 grand or buy him a house or give him a car or something. Like, so those kind of posts, I don't just scroll, I kind of watch them. And so I get a ton of that feel good dopamine watching somebody, veteran on the street, like hooked up, like whatever. I like it. I get it.
Heck yeah.
But the Instagram algo is so much different than the Facebook algo. What it feeds you, what it feeds me.
Insta what? I don't even know what that is. Insta what?
Instagram.
I know what it is, man. Fred, you want a truck, man? I got a truck for you right here. Here you go, Fred. If I can get it up here.
Holy 8S Creighton, Batman.
Yeah, man. 6S and fraction body. Let's go. I'll make you a heck of a deal, Fred, and I'll ship it to you.
What's up, cutie?
Dude, that thing. Ryan and I have beat that Creighton pretty hard.
Yeah, we sent it. That ramp I had was a killer kick to it.
Dude, I got one. I built one pretty much about right identical with what you had up at the hobby shop. I have one. It's outside out here.
Okay.
So whenever you want to go bashing, let's go. We can set that thing up and fly some stuff.
Dude, they're racing in Plymouth inside off-road Friday.
And,
you got a Typhon.
I know, but man, once you're right. Once I go, I'm gonna have the fever because I actually love it. Dude, I love it when we start racing the pre-runners on the beach. It's a blast. I could stay there all day. If I could have somebody just hand me batteries, yep, I'll take another one.
Our pre-runners are fast enough. They could get along on that track and hit the doubles and stuff. I guarantee.
Yeah, I would love to be able to run the pre-runners on that track.
I ran mine on the BMX track before I was fast.
Oh, I remember you and Kirk went out there.
And the gyro was backwards, and I was still able to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Bro, if we went to the off-road track and they're running 8 scale and I let you run this truggy and, you put some wheels for racing on that Typhon, you'd be hooked.
That's just, you can only run 4S, right? In the Typhon for that?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I actually just cleaned up my Typhon not long ago after we took it out there with the paddle tire. Well, not the paddle tires, those Mamba Blacks on there.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was pasty. It took a while to clean that thing up.
I bet.
I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's back there. Yeah. But yeah. And those Typhons, you're right, man. Those things fly so good.
They fly good. I mean, it's a basher, but it's totally an 8 scale buggy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
They just made it for the general public 6S.
Anybody want to buy a Land Rover?
Looks good.
SCX6 Landy. Dude, bro, I got so much stuff, man. It's not even funny. Yeah, I got the RPM front bumper on this too.
Okay, that's actually a good idea.
I figured I might as well try and save the A-arms best I can.
Well, and if you're racing, that'll get you right over the tubes.
Dude, look how clean that is, bro.
That'll get you right over the tubes if you hit a tube.
Yeah. Yeah, she's ready to roll. Yeah, I'll have to come with you guys one of these days down there to the track.
I just think it's cool they're doing a Friday night because I can't generally do it or get away on a Saturday or Sunday.
Right.
Not that far. If I get away, it's to see you guys, but then I'm back home getting something done.
Right. Yeah, dude, it sucks you can't come out with a Saturday, man. We decided to go Saturday just because Sunday, just at this point, I'm kind of like on the couch all day Sunday. But we just decided it's like, man, let's get out. Let's go Saturday. Let's just go. I don't know. We can talk about it
because Ryan can't go, and
yeah, that's it. Like that. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we can talk to Kirk about it and see. Maybe we can go. Maybe we can do Sunday instead. I mean,
I don't know yet.
Either way, I'm good. Whatever.
Sunday's the one day I'm not gonna. So Wednesday night and Sunday, I do not work the other job. So,
right. Sunday's my day to get geared up for the regular job, not the extra job. New live stream for me. What's up, man?
What up? There's a bunch of new faces in here today.
Gotta love it. Welcome to the dungeon.
Listen, there's a ton of stuff back here. Any questions, let us know. Definitely check out the videos from me and Kelly's channel. Kelly's got KKRC76 is his YouTube channel. And I've got a different description going tonight than usual, so I got to probably get you in here. But anyway, KKRC76, check that out.
Got some bodies back here.
We got a ton of 3D printed bodies that we're running on these crawlers, and we're making stuff you can't buy. And we're giving you the goods on RTRs that have come out on the market. I've done all the upgrades you can do to this Coyote, and I did videos on how to install them.
How about a Blazer body, guys?
Big old Blazer. Let's get it. What up, KBRC?
SCX6 in the house.
That looks so good, dude.
I can't wait to get the new ones done.
I still got to fix my Ford. It's just a glue joint in the bumper.
So, yeah.
And dude,
I get it.
I rolled my foot up between the tire and the arch. Like, I am not mad that I broke that truck. It through it, dude. And that was like, I backed up and it drug my foot right in there over the tire between the arch. And yeah, I broke it. I still drove out of the woods though in one piece. It was just,
that's all that matters.
Broke.
So I gotta
fix it. It's still sitting in the garage. We just got back.
Dude, check this out, Broseph. So that big Blazer body I just showed you, there's two more laying right there on my workbench.
You need to sell one so you can get some lights,
bro.
So we can see what you got.
This is my first night in a dungeon, man. Give me a break, just like the show, man. Give me a break, man.
I can't wait to. I actually am not a huge fan of painting Lexan, but I think I'm on a Snowstar that classic, bro. How can I not?
Dude, the snow show the dude. Hey, we got new people in here tonight. Show off that Snowstar, dude. That thing is so in person, guys. I've driven that truck several times. Ryan just knocked it out of the park with that big Snowstar.
I need to make room and stretch out and do calisthenics before I pick this thing up.
Well, if you do that, you're gonna need new lighting like me. If you expand.
Well, I mean, if Isosceles can't pull it off, then who can? Nice. All right, I'll get it. Hold on. This thing's massive. These
JDS are huge. JDS, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Just got that notification. Appreciate it very much.
All right, then.
Hey, Ryan, you've been really promoting that video that I did a while back of how to find scale on these bodies. Dude, that thing's like getting close to 1,900 views.
It's amazing how many people do not have the audacity to just go ahead and try it. There's so many people that are printing stuff off 3D printers, and there's a lot of stuff, a lot of buzz on these little 30s because they can do it in one shot. But if you're willing to do the work,
show it. Show that Snowstar. That thing is like showroom. I think it's nice. Nice blade,
bro. This thing is huge.
Mr. Ramsey, you are not kidding. The Snowstar is a masterwork. Ryan did such a great job on the finish on that one. Just looks great. And I like. Did you tuck that back bumper up some? You did, didn't you? Yeah. Yep. I did that on mine too. Yep. Mine's not near as pretty as what Ryan's is. I think my interior's nicer than Ryan's. I got the pink plaid going on.
It's so big, dude.
The Scout.
Bro, the Snowstar logo and the paint job.
So you'll see in some videos, but this is my Scout that I did. I went open air where he put the roof on his, and got some pink plaid for the seat, and 3D printed out a plate to put back here to cover up the shock towers, and just bought some popsicle sticks on Amazon and made a fragile box in the back. So yeah, man,
pretty good.
So we go out and rip these things.
Yeah, dude, this is a SCX6.
Yep. 6 bodies.
Let me see if I can get it on the...
I'll show this one again. There's new guys in here, but this is one of my Land Rovers on the 6.
Actually, let me leave this off.
We're just showing off toys, man. Dude. Oh, and there's a dog truck back here too. For the 6, check it out on my.
You guys glaze me on YouTube. The Scout, but I think this is one of my best actually as well.
Oh, Chris wants me to show the mutt cut stuff,
bro.
Yeah, that thing's sweet. Is that the 6?
Yeah.
Because
there's the little one,
bro. I can't believe you did one of those. Honestly, in 6. It's a lot of work, man.
JD's RC's 8061.
Mutt cuts truck.
info@pilotryanmedia.com if you want to email me about anything. But I'd do custom bodies.
Oh, I'll sell my custom bodies right now.
Dude, this thing is killer though, bro. This was a big job to get it figured out and done. But I'm proud of that.
Fred, I got worms. You got you. That's right. And Ryan, did you ever watch that movie or not?
Which?
Dumb and Dumber.
No, it sounds dumb.
It is dumb, but it's so dumb it's great.
Hold on, since we're doing it, might as well.
Hello, RC. Just printed an SR5 body for the 30 last night. Turned out pretty sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I wish I could just print out bodies for the 30.
Come on.
Great. Yeah, man. There it is.
And then there's a 6 scale version. That's not it. But I got a big monster red. You see it there.
Hello, RC. Where did you get the SR5 body for the 30? For the SCX30?
I love this one too, dude.
Yeah, man. I kind of like the pizza can or the pizza.
Oh yeah, that one's in the garage.
The pizza can in the back of the Ford bed. Tell you the truth. 54 Chevy. Wow, Bill, what's up, man? I forgot to say hi to you earlier. How are you? How's Arizona doing, man?
East Wing, baby.
Chris, need to hold an auction would probably bring a lot of people to the channel.
The thing about that is that would be a great idea.
The thing about that is I second that.
It's got to be. It can't really be through YouTube. I don't think they're weird about stuff.
Yeah. Well, I know Exo Cage. He does quite a bit of like selling raffle tickets and stuff, and
There's some legalities to some of that. That it's just one of those things. Like it could get you if you're not careful.
SCX6 canoe in the house. Yeah, no, it's. I would love to be able to get rid of some of these bodies, honestly.
I would too, just so I can make some more.
This is the body that's my. Well, this started it all. The 1/6 scale, or the 1/10 scale version of this, and this is the body that's on my avatar on my YouTube channel. So the old Series 3 Land Rover.
Like this.
Yep, there it is.
But big.
And the thing is with this one, I hadn't figured out how to actually properly just scale these things up like what's in my video on my YouTube channel. So it took me like 3 or 4 tries to print out this fender, a partial panel of the door, and the back quarter panel in order to get the wheelbase right. And this one here isn't exactly right. I needed to be a little bit bigger. So I got it nailed now. So I'm probably going to print a couple more of these at some point. These are really fun to put together. They're easy.
I haven't done a big one of those. I'd like to almost do one, but it's got to come down to the skids.
Well, you can do that, bro. You know how we can do that? Just a little bit.
Well, if it's big enough to get the arches right, I bet it would be big enough to get down to where it's got to go.
Well, here's the thing. That body, it fits so small width-wise. So when I print another one, I am going to widen it a little bit and make it a little bit more scale. And when I do that, then we can go up with it, like what we did with the Scout.
Well, when you do that, it'll automatically go up a little bit, even if you stay uniform scale.
But I won't keep it uniform scale. I'll do what I did with the Scout when I figured out what we wanted to do there. I went with my width, and then I went up. It was the same. The width was the same as the height, but the length was obviously different. So whatever you go wide, you kind of really want to go the same up to keep it, proportionally correct. But this Tacoma body, not the case at all. That thing, no. I don't know what's up with the Tacoma body. Chris knows better than I do.
But I think that Land Rover's so close already.
It's still kind of.
If you got it right on the length, the width wouldn't hurt you. Like.
Oh, exactly. I mean, we got room to go wider. I mean, it's got room to go wider, and whatever that width is, you go the same height to keep it in that proportion category and keep it right. But the thing is, if you go wider and you go taller, then what I'm saying is then we can get it down to the skids.
Exactly. So if it's got to get a little bigger, longer.
Yes, a little bit.
Automatically going to get bigger everywhere else.
It's not much, bro. I'm not off, but I think about 5.5%.
It's amazing what a little bit will do.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's
yeah. It looks so good, bro. I just they are skinny, so there's room. There's plenty of room.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You end up with a 42-inch long body. You got it, Chris. You are not kidding, man. You are not kidding at all. Yeah, these Tacoma bodies are very, very weird. I have not.
Any crew cab truck is going to be a pain.
Yeah, the other pain that I had was the VW Bug body. That I struggled because you can take that body and put it into like Mesh Mixer, how I find my scale, and you can scale that thing to what it needs to be for that wheelbase and take it, save it, and chunk it out and throw it on the printer with those values. And it does not come out right at all. I don't know why. I always say math never lies, but I don't know what I did wrong with that one. But every other one, I've been able to nail it right out of the gate. That one, no. I don't know why. I have no idea.
I mean, there's
No clue.
usually a little bit of adjustment that happens, and that's what's nice about threaded links and rod ends is you can kind of tweak. Some of these rigs, I've cut the arches anyway. Knew I was going to cut the arches to
get where you want
to open them up, but now we know enough that I can cut it in the software. Like, dude, this one I cut the snot out of it in the software.
There's my 110 scale Scout that I actually did put the roof on it. This is sitting on the Gemini, FMS Gemini body or chassis. Yep.
But these arches do not come on the files like this.
Yeah, you worked those out, didn't you?
I did.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'd be 18 inches tall to clear it, which is dumb looking. Dude, my Scout truck, my little 10 scale is boxed up. It's going
Mint Julep?
Yeah, it's going to Fred.
Fred. He's going to love it. What's up, Nunes?
Yeah, so I'm personally, because the struggles I've seen you guys with crew cabs, I'm like, I'm never doing one. Ever.
All right, so hello RC thing. Okay, got it. It was an SCX10 III Thingiverse file.
Okay, and you shrunk it down a little bit.
So I wonder if I think I got that Toyota file off of Thingiverse as well. The Hilux file that you tried printing out and it was garbage trash.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's because I would love to be able to print out a nice like mid 80s Toyota, Hilux pickup truck body for one of the sixes. It'd be great. Like this thing, all of my six bodies, Ryan does his differently, and it's proven out that his stuff is stronger when we're out ripping them and really putting them through the paces. Mine, I use the clipless release on the front, and all of mine are just using the shoulder bolts that come stock on the Honcho, and so all of my six bodies all pivot up like the Honcho does. So this one actually is the same way. It's just set up with magnets, so I can pivot it up.
Nice.
So yeah, I like doing that. Like I said, it's not as strong as what Ryan's doing, but for the ease of changing batteries, I do like doing that with mine.
Yeah,
sky's the limit with them, right?
That's it. Do what you want. And my stuff that's got truck beds, like the batteries in a box in the back, it's super easy. The things that don't have the battery in the truck bed hidden, I wish I would do something else. I still want to bolt them down, but I wouldn't mind if it was hinged.
Right? Exactly. And some of you guys have seen this. My Megalodon, my pre-runner with my cow catcher on the front for a bumper. But dude, when I tried to get 40 mile an hour out of it in the street, I rolled the living snot out of this thing at like about 28 or 30 miles an hour, and I wasn't even the half throttle yet. So, and I've got this one for the guys that are new here. This one is the Jeep Rubicon 10 III, and I got a video of how I changed the spacer in the transmission to be able to lock it into second gear. So this one's hopped up with a hot motor, and it's locked now in second gear, and it's stupid. It's stupid crazy. It was crazy and fun in first gear, but second gear, this thing is nuts. So yeah, going around the world tonight with some toys.
I'm pretty impressed with being able to get that stuff fast. When I do the speed runs, I don't have the body on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I did the first speed run with that truck in second gear, I had my brand new like iPhone Pro Max 16 or 21 or 53 or whatever it was, just a month ago. I mean, I had just gotten my new phone, wasn't even in a case yet, and I duct taped it to the chassis, and I wound up rolling it. Luckily, it didn't. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm done with that.
I've been fortunate and not touch the steering when I'm going that fast at all.
You can't on dry pavement. You can't.
You can't.
It's crazy.
The tires grip too good.
Yeah. Noons, what's up? How's it going?
What
yeah.
up?
Good times, man. Good conversation tonight. But yeah, I think Beat the Creek, I'm gonna take most all of these bodies with me. I'm gonna take one SCX6. My Vertex 6 is going. I'm probably gonna take the FJ40 and the deadbolt that I'm working on. That's going. So we're gonna go loaded. So hopefully, is anybody going to Beat the Creek that's on here?
It's in May, right?
May 1, 2, and 3. Yep.
Where's
I said that's
Kentucky. Kentucky?
Yes, like Maysville, I think it is. Maysville, Kentucky. It's like a 5.5 hour drive from here.
It's not bad.
So
I need to go. I need to go to one of these.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you're welcome to shack up, with me or Kirk or whatever. But I know Pete said that they got some stuff set up too. So
are they going here officially?
What's that?
Are they going officially or like they did last year?
I don't know. I haven't asked him. I don't know how they're doing that this year. You'll have to.
Last year was, I think, unofficial, but they went anyway.
Yeah, I think they just went for the fun of it last year, right? Unofficial, you saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it boils down to the expenses. It's still fun regardless. Even if you're going, I mean, dude, TJ's like me in a way where, okay, so he went for fun and doesn't owe anybody any content or to film.
Right.
But it's like, how can you not?
Yeah, when you're in an event like that, how can you not?
How can you not bust out the camera when you're around all that
exactly
cool stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I know I'm looking forward to beating up my my number one original Blazer with Pete.
Nice.
And the thing is, if I'm gonna have these other two bodies done, these other two Blazer bodies, and I might just actually tell Pete, just like, hey, just take your body off, put one of these on. Let's just go beat them up because these will take it. These two I'm building versus his and mine. So I don't know. I definitely want to get some good video of Pete's Blazer and mine running together for sure.
How do I not have a Blazer and a Land Rover?
You got a Land Rover. It's just a baby.
Yeah, and I didn't print it.
It's just a baby. That's right.
Bro, I got so much in that one, it might as well have been a boom kit, bro. I got their bumpers. I got metal badges and everything, like boom racing light kit, boom racing tires, boom racing bumpers on a base camp builder's kit.
Was a plastic body with everything else boom around it.
Fusion, the whole thing, dude. I mean, the mud flaps, I went stupid.
Yeah, Mike, yes, you can camp there, but I think the camping sold out in like record time this year. I mean, it was literally like, I don't even know.
Didn't Beat the Creek go nuts last year because Axial Fest got canceled or something?
Yes. Yep. But yeah, you can camp there, but getting campsite, you got to be right on it when they open the ticket sales for it.
So smooth, bro.
Dude, that's a capable rig right there. I mean,
Dude,
with the coil
transmissions are
with
awesome.
with the coilovers. I mean, that thing. Well, when I still had mine set up, you and I ran ours together, and dude, they were awesome. And you would think it'd be top heavy, and it's not. That body's really lightweight.
It's not bad, and mine's as low as I could get it. And my shock position is low too.
Yeah, yours was set up a little different than mine for sure. I forget how I had mine now, but yeah, Chris, Chris says I was going to roll the Tacoma haul and crawl, but couldn't. My daughter put too much work into the Sharpie. Nice.
You can
Yeah. Hello, RC. It has rained every time we went. Yeah, man. Last year looked like it was
mud fest,
nasty. But hey, I got a pair of muck boots now, so
those are fantastic.
Dude, those will be the first thing that I pack.
Dude, those muck boots are a little bit more comfortable than like regular tennis shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes I wear these slip-on checkered Vans to do this tile job. There's no support at all. It's like wearing Chuck Taylors. It's the absolute worst. But then, and my hiking boots, they're all right. But like my boots, it's like wearing Air Jordans.
Dude, yeah, I think I got the same pair as what you have.
You do?
Because
those are like $90,
bro. And
shoes.
Bree asked me, she's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm like, I'll let you know tomorrow." So when we were out crawling, we're all walking the trail, and I'm like taking my phone down to Ryan's boots. I'm like, stop for a second. And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I want to get a picture of your boots."
Well, yeah, because you guys I'll be walking right through the creek. I mean, those boots are about up to your knees.
Yeah.
I'll go right through whatever.
Yeah, you do. So that's why I was like, I want whatever Ryan's got because they work.
We get the cool shots.
The cool kicks.
Killer crawling videos, bro. I'm telling you.
We do. We do.
Killer crawling videos.
Dude, I want to go back out to Bonnie and run the Vertex again. I'm starting to get the itch to get that thing back out.
I want to put the Guillemot up against that Vertex now that it's brushless.
Yeah.
And
let's go. Because it's not zip tie certified.
If I had that SR5 that we filmed, I think I would probably try to get as much out of it as I could, and I'd be throwing brass on it. Yeah. There's a part of me that wants to throw straight axles on that so bad. But I don't have one. So,
well, you know,
I mean, I could get one.
You need to.
But if I get one, I can't run these.
Ryan, we can only run one at a time.
Which is why we're stacking them deep and selling them not really cheap.
Not so cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Bird, yes, that's correct. It's the barn, the very famous barn that you can crawl up over your head.
Beat the Creek last year is where Kelly's Blazer made a cameo and got over 400,000 views on Horizon Social.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. It's a good time, man. I love that. I put a lot of work into that one, you know. And
look at the buzz that got. Could you imagine us there with all these sixes we got? I'm not seeing, except us, me, you, Kirk, and Chris, I'm not seeing 3D printed sixes.
It's just, there's a lot of work in them. I mean, it's just a ton of work.
You know?
Yeah. Now, you know, unless you decide to, you know, plaster or smear.
I can't wait to be able to sit outside and sand on these things again.
Dude, you have no idea how ready I am for that.
It is the best kind of therapy there is, man. This Corvair needs my attention.
So as long as you don't plaster Bondo paste on like I do, this one's not too bad. But I can't wait to get outside and sand this down because the rest of this body, the way I had oriented and painted, the only spots that I really needed to do fill work was right on this front quarter panel.
That's awesome.
Everything else really, you can't really see it. Yeah, the lighting sucks in here, but everything else came out really nice.
It looks good.
The fidelity of the print is good. Chris, I'm not sure how you printed yours out, orientation wise, but yeah, it's I'm real super stoked for this. Sorry, I'm dropping 3D printed parts. So yeah, man, you know, it came out really pretty well.
That did good.
And the nice thing is I got on this big 6 body, the other Blazer body that I have, the one I printed out for myself and Pete, there's a multitude of seams. This one I was able to get, this one is actually seamed right at the doghouse. So I got one seam here, and there's one seam over the top of the back quarter panel over the rear tire, and there's only 2 seams to fill on this body.
Wow.
The way that I worked it out. So the back seam of this is at the back of the door. So yeah, dude, the way I printed
that, you don't have to finish it there. That's what's great.
Exactly.
Just at the roof, maybe, or whatever.
Yeah. So, you know, this one, once I run this and see how strong this is, I'm probably going to be ready to make at least 1 or 2 more for backups down the road, because I think this one's going to be my strongest one I got. I took it from the weakest to the strongest.
That's what's up.
So yeah, you can see all the fill in there, all the filler.
My head's wrapped around, like, I've been playing with those kind of a different way to mount it. I really like that derp system on the classic Vanquish. A lot. And so I want that. I want to figure that out.
Yeah.
And basically it's some brace work in the right spot that when you set the body down on there, it's going to line up where it needs to be with the holes in the inner fenders. So you can run a tube through there and call it a day, which is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, I bolt mine down to the chassis on most stuff, but because I can get to the battery.
Right.
But pulling 2 pins to pull the battery off is still better than 4 body clips underneath where you can't reach.
Yep. 100%. Absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, dude, I'd love to. Yeah, I want to go to Beat the Creek.
Let's go, man. I mean, Kirk and I are loaded, man. We're gonna be loaded to the gills. So yeah.
Here's the funny thing about that. So I got a Bamboo Labs X1C, 265 millimeter print bed. It's nice. Kelly's got a couple good printers too. And my kids come to me with these ideas to print off stuff sometimes. Goofy stuff. And I'm like, nope. It's for RC. It's for RC stuff. And so they don't ask me anymore. But I think I only printed off one dumb little doll thing that they never put together or painted. So it's like, if they ever ask me to print off something else, I'm gonna be like, well, where's that one? Did you get that one done? No. Oh, we'll get it done and we'll see.
Get that one done. We'll talk.
I'm not stingy, but
right.
I mean, there's stuff I want to print that I'm not printing. I need to make another 6.
JDS, yeah. So I've got a K1 Max back in the corner. And then the small Creality, I think it's like a, I don't know, I forget what that model number is, but I use the big one for the big stuff, obviously. And then the small one, I just run all of my bumpers or, steering wheels and just small stuff, door handles. Yeah, interior things, bits. And, they're both going a lot. And Ryan loves his Bamboo. I've heard everything great things about Bamboo. I love my Creality stuff. I have used and abused this K1 Max, and just recently had to do a little bit of maintenance on it, but I've had it for a good solid year or more. It's probably got 4,000
They're all
hours
so
on
good
it.
right now. All the printers are so good right now. Like just get one because it'll change your RC life.
Yep, sure does.
And there's all kinds of others. I mean, if like I'm a little funny where I really don't mess with it except for RC, but there's a ton of stuff around the house you can print off. There's a ton of things you can do.
Yep.
With them that I'm not doing.
Yeah, I needed some Pier Post caps. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take my calipers out and go measure these stinking posts. And I came back in, jumped on Fusion, made a just a quick little cap, threw it on the printer and printed 4 of them, and went out with my rubber mallet and just tapped them on. They're still there to this day.
That's what's up.
And it's black PLA. And it's perfect because they've been out there all summer last year, and it gets hot. And I'm shocked that PLA is still holding up, that black PLA in the hot sun on those posts, because those posts get hot.
That is a little bit surprising, yeah.
Yeah, which I've been shocked that they've held up, but they have. But yeah, it is nice to be able to have the printer for in-home care.
Yeah. I'm not even going to tell my wife that you can do that kind of stuff with it.
Right. Hopefully she's not watching.
She ain't. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Chris, they announced the dates for Haul and Crawl 8. Y'all need to come to it. I would love to come down to Alabama and go to that. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I filmed back on my channel. I did a handful of 2021 Traxxas Bronco videos. One of them was done with the one where you see a yellow one and a white one together. I filmed in Alabama. I filmed it in Birmingham.
There's a lot good.
Before I got on, it was the day I was getting on a plane to come back here, but we went out and filmed it.
All right, Fred. She'll be 90.
Woo! Awesome.
Heck yeah. Awesome to mom.
That's fantastic.
That's sweet. March 9th. Happy early birthday to mom.
My middle girl's birthday's her name is Isosceles Jr.
Nice.
It's the middle of March for her too.
Oh man. The Greek gods are coming out tonight.
March 9th is an interesting date. So not really, but certain things stick in my mind. It's the weirdest thing, the way numbers stick in my mind. So March 9th, this was years ago. Every March 9th for like 3 years in a row was my break-in service for the post office. They never hired us for real. So you were contracted a year at a time. And you pretty much knew they were going to have you come back. But every March 9th, it was part of the BS whatever contract. It was your break-in service. So March 9th was like a week vacation for 3 years in a row. And then when I was carrying mail, I mean, of course, I saw thousands upon thousands of addresses.
Yeah.
But there's one set of numbers that every time I see it, I remember the street and the name and everything. Every time it's 1207, Marjorie Props, South Mulberry. Every freaking time.
Nice. Wow.
What is it? 47503, I think. Zip. Yeah, 1207, Marjorie Props. And I think she might have been a scan point where you had to shoot the barcode so they knew where you were every so often. Anyway, Marjorie. Every time it's 1207, bro. Every time a price is 1207, every time the clock is 1207.
Yeah, you always think of that.
1207.
Yeah. You know, for the last probably 8-10 months, my parents' address is 407, and every flipping time I look at the clock,
it's 407.
It's 407, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? It's 407.
407, bro.
4077. Mash.
Like, how am I just now looking at the clock all the time? It's 1207.
Well, it's 8:37. Well, I just looked. It's 8:37 now. Was very busy month.
So,
3-1 oldest.
Yeah, I got to get the Porigen files. I need to have those things done. I'm gonna want to finish and sand those too, though. And I'm like, man, when's it gonna get nice enough?
Right. Same.
But scale news this week, Vanquish is exclusively being distributed now by
Amen. Yep, saw that.
So I think you still are going to be able to get it at Vanquish Products themselves, but they are no longer at Horizon and are now at Amain. And they had a pretty good showing at King of the Hammers, it seems.
Gotcha.
I like that stuff. When are one of these RTR people, though, going to do a leafer? I think it would go. I think it would go. And knowing Josh doesn't really like Leaf, so I think it would be like Charlton Heston over his cold dead hands before Vanquish ever does the Leafer.
Yeah.
So that means Axial has to. Or if Element would come back. FMS has Leafers, yes. I'm in a way not counting those. And I've used a bunch of the reason I'm not counting them is because I've done like 5 of their Leafers. And they're Leafs, but it's not the same quality as you get out of an Axial or a TRX4 or a Vanquish. Now, and the thing is, because they farm out these jobs or they'll just pick it up from a random kind of manufacturer. Now, their newer FMS rigs like the LC80, they're a little better, I think, quality-wise, and it much resembles a TRX4 kind of setup. But the Leafers they have are a completely different manufacturer. So the Atlas, the Jimny, the Michigan. By the way, my Michigan is 7-slot like a real Jeep before they had the licensing debacle. And then, so the Michigan doesn't come with Leafs, but you can get the Leaf kit for it. The FJ40 doesn't come with Leafs, but you can get the Leaf kit for it. So my yellow FJ40 and my Michigan up here have Leafs on it. And then all, like, these were FMS rigs that I 3D printed bodies for and moved Leafs around and changed shackles and dropped ride height and blah, blah, blah. But they're not as good as I think an Axial would be or Vanquish would be or an Element would be. And I can't wait to do RC 4-wheel drive as Leafers. I've built a couple, one, and I've had one. They're okay, but I'd like to see Axial or Vanquish do it, I guess is what I'm really saying.
Your FJ55's Leaf, right?
It's Leafer.
Yeah. And that's RC 4-wheel drive, right?
It is. And so they've got the TF2 long wheelbase and short wheelbases. But they're pretty stiff. So I want to see somebody come out with one that's somewhere between the performance you get out of the stiff stuff, and then you've got some of these one-off cottage industry guys that are doing leaf kits that are like ultimate flexibility and performers. As an RTR, I think you got to be in the middle. And the Jimny, as you know, is stiffer than a biscuit.
Jiminy biscuit.
Dude, you got to take all the leaves off except the big one. And same with this. I had to take all the leaves off except for the big one to have it even act like it wants to articulate.
You know what, Ryan? From a while back, we were talking about it. And you know what? This conversation, I might just do one just to go, okay, who's going to do it? I told you so. Is coils in the front, leaves in the back. 4 truck bodies like this.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to keep hogging out the bed and covering up the shock towers.
Or you get those lay down shocks with those cams.
Well, yeah, or you got a leaf kit that's like you just said, this bouncy bounce and stiffer than the cob. I like to see things float some. That's why I like these pre-runners so much. It's so cool to see that suspension working when you're flying over bumps and stuff. But coils in front, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one. Coils in the front and leaves in the back for this body right here.
Boom Racing's getting smart where they've got a couple packages they've got one package where you can basically a la carte build your cart the way you want it to be, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
They even have some that are just already like that. But for me with Boom, I want a leafer kit, full front and rear.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I've just always wanted to build one of their kits. Cantilever shocks, yes. I like leafs. I like the idea of leafs. The Ecto has trailing links, not leafs.
Right. Yep.
Which are cool. They're their own kind of skid.
Dude, you've driven my Ecto when it was still, a rock crawler. I love that Ecto as a rock crawler, but now it's converted over to a pre-ripper, and it's got I got the IFS2 system on the front of it.
I just want a leafer I can beat on a little bit. Like this one's got too much plastic bolted on, like mirrors and junk for me
that's not a beater truck. That's a trail truck. I mean,
it's not. The parts wrangle is going to be garbage no matter what, and the front's not anything to write home about.
Right.
It's a cool rig.
I like the cowhide. I like the cowhide.
It's available. Info at pilotryanmedia.com email. I gotta get this Unimog done and drive it too.
The Unismog?
Bro,
man. Get it rolling.
So many projects, so little time, brother.
Yep, I get it. Dude, it's going to be a race against the clock if Mother Nature doesn't get it going over here for me to get these 2 Blazers done in time for BTC.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to be on it like crazy.
Yeah. Nights and weekends are going to be crazy. Yep.
Bags would be sick.
I think it'd be cool to have a 6. Like a 6, like a true SCX6 leafer. I mean, because those trucks, of all the driving we've done with ours, how often are we just beating them up on the rocks? We never do. We use them as trail trucks.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, I just don't. The suspension on those just seem like they're just too stiff. There's something about that platform, that 6, that it just seems like it's too stiff for like really rock crawling, in my opinion.
I think it's the bodies we always have on them. I mean, it because the bodies are in the way, it's never going to, I mean, there's part of it that, yes, it's just the design. Mm-hmm. So it's never going to articulate like the Vertex in a way.
Right.
But the Vertex is basically a huge coyote. So the body is not in the way of itself at all.
Right. Right.
So that's kind of why, my Ford is the best six I have as far as performance, because how low it sits and the departure and approach is good.
Yeah.
But just like your box back stuff, the bigger boxy stuff, I mean, it is what it is,
But surprisingly, the two big Land Rovers,
good.
they work really well, because there's just, I mean, they're thin mints,
They're
they're not real
bodies
heavy.
aren't in the way. Yeah. The bodies aren't in the way on those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing about that Ford too, is the body, it's skinny. So there's nothing in the way. I got a good approach and departure, and on the side, the wheel is always going to be the first thing to hit anything.
Yep.
Which is why I want to do a big Corvair too.
Yep. Absolutely. My 6 guests worked like a redheaded stepchild. Heck yeah. Ours do too.
Especially, I don't have any Lexan bodies left for mine, but the boys will take out their honchos and Wranglers and give them a little extra. If we do the 3D print. Our prints have held up really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Except, and shockingly enough, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Ryan nailed me with this. He had his Ford pickup truck he was just talking about. He T-boned me wide open into my Land Rover, and it took it broke the front door, and I think it kind of jostled the doghouse a little bit, but 10 minutes of glue and then it was back together. And I mean, you can't really even tell it's even been crashed.
I don't think mine needed anything after that.
No, all you had to do is just collect my insurance, or I had to get your insurance information, and you drove away. Heck yeah.
Bro, gosh. Yeah, I want to go out Saturday so bad, man.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class, Ryan will be with us Saturday morning, and he'll run for a couple hours, and then he'll fly out of there and go get his day over with. Dude, to get like 2.5 hours of exercise out in the woods with me and Kirk rolling.
Dude, I get exercise every night, bro.
And then you can go do that
stuff off this tile job, G.
Bro, you'll be able to kill that tile job, man, after you get a couple hours of trailing in with the boys. Come on.
I've been up and down and up and down and up and down so much lately that I don't have any trouble tying my shoes anymore.
I don't think I could do that anymore, man. I'm getting old. Old, bro.
Every time I do a tile job, I realize why they call us Homo erectus. You are meant to be standing up, my friend.
Yep. You're like doing aerobics, man, in one spot.
But that's why I've legally changed my name to Isosceles.
Isosceles? You're Isosceles now. Yeah.
I'm like a Greek, mythical influencer of geometry.
I was gonna say, man, you're Greeking out tonight, man. Greeking out.
I looked up how to spell it because I didn't want to put it wrong in here. So that's how you spell it, apparently.
Isosceles.
I don't know where stuff comes from in my mind. Like why? I had to update and log into a bunch of stuff tonight. I don't know why. The computer, you ignore the update so long, it finally just will do it on its own.
Right.
So I had to log into all kinds of stuff. So normally my name is always what it is. It just, you don't have to change it.
Right.
But it asked me to put in my name, and I'm like, Isosceles. Of course. Like, where did that come from? Why? Yeah. I mean, my first thought was Mud. My name is Mud, right? But that's boring. It's dirty. And Isosceles, bro. I have no idea.
Well, it's funny you're talking about weird stuff, because I've got a street sign up here that's been here when I bought the house, up here in the rafters in the basement. try and see if it's actually nailed on or what.
I heart isosceles triangles.
No, bro. If it was isosceles, I'd give it to you.
Yeah, definitely reached Argyle Street. Nice. That's the guy's name on Stranger Things season 5 that drives the crazy pizza van.
I need to find a place to put this, bro. Yeah.
Argyles. Put them on your feet, dude. Argyle socks.
Argyle. Yeah, man. I was like, what is this about, man? Why is this here?
Is that street anywhere close to you?
No. I should look it up and see if it's even in this town. I have no idea. Yeah. Well,
that's a socks.
That's a socks. That's a socks.
That's a socks.
Argyle. I got, I'm gonna look.
You got Argyle. No, you just got fabric on your seats, not Argyle.
Yeah, just
regular.
Yeah, just regular.
Flannel number 5.
I got flannel. Yeah, and the Tiffany blue truck has Tiffany blue flannel in it. Flannel.
Fancy.
And I don't know where Ken and Barbie's at, but I got tired of hearing about Barbie being laying upside down in a bad position upstairs, so I brought her down here with Ken. So you going back to like people getting into the RC world and supporting all this. It's like if I ever go to Walmart, which I don't do very often, or if I go to, because I don't go out in public too often, unless it's a Woods, or I go to Meijer and I see like a dad and his little kid like looking at the RC stuff. I go up to him and I'm like, hey, buy a Barbie and Ken over there, and then take those and go to your local hobby shop and size something, get a real RC grade truck to put those two in, have some real fun.
Yeah.
Don't buy the RC stuff that's on the shelf at Meijer, unless they're helicopters. Dude, have you ever bought a couple cheap RC helicopters off the shelf at Walmart and open them, bust them out, put batteries in them, and then have heli wars and just literally like purposely crash into each other? It's a blast.
I haven't.
It's an absolute blast. We got to do that Wednesdays.
That would be fun.
It is fun. It is fun. All right, what was I doing?
Argyle. I've flown a couple helis, but it's been a minute. They haven't really been my thing, but destroying them sounds cool.
Oh, it's a blast. It is an absolute blast. Wow. So every Argyle street that I see anywhere in the United States has got an E at the end of it.
Yeah, I thought it was spelled a little funny.
So I wonder, the people that own this, that I bought this house from, they would go to England like 6 months out of the year every year. And I wonder if that might be where they got that from.
It's possible. It definitely looks like a U.S. street sign.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have had it made. I mean, because the people who lived here, they wouldn't, they would have never stolen,
Right, and then brought it back on the plane.
Right, yeah. All right, so I just looked in London, England. They have an Argyle, but it's 2 L's. So we have an E at the end of the L, and this one is Argyll.
Well, just like there's some people spell color with a U as well.
Right. Weird. So I have no idea what this means. Whatever.
Random props. Yeah.
Random street signs in the basement.
That's it.
I have an S3 Nano I haven't flown in a while. S3 Nano. What's an S3 Nano? Is that a helicopter?
Blade heli.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking like $22 helicopters from Walmart. You buy 4 or 5 of them, and you just have a heli war outside. It's great.
You wear your best jammies.
Whatever, whatever, man. You just, it's so fun. We used to do that quite a bit.
Yeah, I think so. Canuckians do that. Put a U in color.
Canuckians.
Flavor Canadians.
Canuckians.
I think.
I call them Canadians. Yeah, Ty probably. I think he does have a RC helicopter. Dude, Ty's got everything now. He's getting into everything. That's right. Mike Bird. He's somewhere over. Aren't you in the UK somewhere? Am I right about that, Mike?
If he isn't, he was. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, my dog's barking upstairs. I'm not sure what's going on.
You're getting robbed.
Well, whatever.
Take it.
As long as they don't take any of this, I'm okay. Just leave my toys.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I didn't get to eat, so I'm dying.
Dude, same. That's what I'm getting ready to do.
Yeah, man. So thanks for coming by, everybody. Check out the videos. Comment in the videos, please. In particular, if you have not seen our Toyota video on the new release, check it out because we got to get our hands on it and have a video ready for you guys when they announced it, which is very cool and doesn't always happen. So I definitely appreciate your support. If you're interested in checking out Tech Spec or ordering information for that, links in the description of the video here and there. The shorts I did on that are doing good too, zip tie certified. And then there's been a massive price drop on a lot of stuff as well. So the description today's video and on the Toyota has a description to the Toyota itself and also to Horizon, where all of the prices have been dropped significantly on a bunch of cool stuff that you might want. Look at that Chevy zip tie certified.
That's it. Zip tie.
The shorts have done pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome.
I think altogether on the Toyota, 3 pieces of content, looking at like 10,000 views altogether.
Awesome.
Yeah. Very cool.
JDS RC. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Everybody that's
man
tonight. I think we got Ryan to thank for that one. I do anyway. It was nice to see a bunch of new people in here, and it's great.
Very cool. And there's, we're more than a live stream for sure. Like the videos are what's up, and we've done some helpful ones, man. If you want to see how to scale up your 3D prints, Kelly did a killer video on it. Tutorials on add and dig and overdrive and this and that. Programming even on planes as well as, some of the vehicles. We got it, dude. So check it out and tell us what you'd like to see if you're not seeing what you're looking for, because I'm not a stranger to making helpful videos, even if they're not going to get seen. Like I did 2 videos on the Basecamp build because just one video is way too long. And no, I think I told people in the second video, comment if you want to see the rest of it. Because the first video did okay, the second one not so much. And I'm like, well, dude, I'm not going to go through it if no one wants it. But let us know.
You know what? When you are doing a video like that and trying to put something together or show somebody how to take something apart, whatever it is, dude, when I did that transmission video, I felt what you were feeling. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, to go through that.
Bro, if it's a 20-minute or 30-minute how-to, you better believe there was a couple hours worth of footage at least to cut through.
Yep, for sure.
You got to set up every shot. You got to stay out of your own way. You don't want the camera to wiggle and junk. Like, bro, so you can't use the table you're working on to set up the camera.
Right.
Ever.
Yep.
So I'm like tripod and whatever else. Yeah. It's a big deal, but I'm glad to do it, especially when it's like super helpful. And I think that's the cool thing about our trail running, crawler videos. A lot of times we're folding into the intro some of those as it was being built shots. So you get to see not only the finished product like out there running on the trails, but you get to see the thing in pieces as it was getting like put together and the finish work and paint and things like that, man. Setting up servo would be helpful. On the radio, I did put the dig. There is a video on. I added dig to the Coyote. So there is a video on setting up dig on a 10 III. Of course, it's the Coyote video, but that would apply to any Axial 10 III with a low center transmission. And so the radio work on that's going to be the same, even though it's specifically the Coyote. That's a dig video. I installed it, set up servo, the programming. I'm sure everything on that Coyote dig video. I tried to do as much as I could with that Coyote, dude. We all ran it stock. We threw some brass on. We added more overdrive, did the dig. So I need to take it out one more time and show off the dig because I did the install, but I haven't run it with the dig. And I threw a brushless motor on it too. So it should be dynamite right now, bro.
I think that we need to revisit the Coyote. Not you did those upgrades. And it's more along the lines of where Kirk's 10 III is sitting at.
Yes.
And we need to do another battle video of you guys running those together. And then halfway through switching drivers. I think that helps a lot too. Because then, we really see, what the differences really are. And
when we're talking, both guys have a tremendous amount of context to speak from. When we did that the last time, it was fantastic.
Yep. I think we need to do more of that. And I think that we need to maybe consider doing some other, maybe some live stuff when we're out actually trailing, because, it's a lot of fun to be able to just, I enjoy our commentary back and forth between each other. As long as I can control my mouth a little bit, it seems like, it would be good. There'd probably be a lot of bleeps here and there because I get mad at myself for doing something stupid.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I think, doing some live stuff or just really focusing on just the fun that we have, showcasing the fun that we have out on the trail, just breaking each other's bumpers off of our cars and stuff and just having a blast, man.
Yeah. Live out in the woods is always going to be a little tough. It's a great idea. The thing is, it's less work if you do a live,
right?
But you also get less. Usually they're longer. You tend to not get the same kind of impact as you would like a crafted piece, and that's what's nice about the edit is I can cut,
Yep.
But it's the same idea. And I mean, we've got a playlist on the Coyote where you get that vibe, even though it's an edited piece. Some of the minutia that doesn't really relate, I can cut it out for the sake of brevity,
Yep. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
So it's all good. I think you can do both, right? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
The one thing is about a live, you don't want it to steal the maybe performance of. So that's the thing, man. This because I've done this YouTube junk since 2012. Like it's all part of it's all together. The RC hobby and the YouTube of it all is all for me like kind of the same thing. And it's like I've been around too long. I've seen too much.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I'm gonna make a video, I want it seen. So
right.
I try to keep it short if I can.
Yep. No, I get it. Yeah.
I think you can tease it though.
I like having that more personable touch with the videos, like when we're all out in the woods. And, you know, put that commentary in there, put that natural commentary in there of us just trash talking each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's good, man.
I do. I just got to cut out the cuss words.
Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll see you next time.
Yeah. I just got to cut the cuss words. And I mean, yeah. So, and sometimes too, it'll be really good, but you get some parts. That's what editing's for, man. You know, you want to keep people's attention. Yep. And the I think the live, if you do it, you got to keep it short too, because
yeah,
I mean, who's gonna buy what's that saying about the cow? Who's gonna buy the cow if you're giving the milk away for free?
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Yeah, you know that one. You know that saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You're hungry. I'm hungry. These guys are probably all hungry, and you know what? I'm ready to tap out.
It's because we start so early. Dinner time. We're ripping everybody off of dinner. All right, dude. We'll see you. Check us out. I want to see your comments in the video. New guys, welcome in. We do this every week. Sometimes a little bit random, maybe on the weekend, but you can count on Wednesday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see you in the next one. We're out here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Bye now.
See ya.
Boom.